As you can see, the cowboy's quilt, it's got a lot of points to match. Let me show you how I do it. Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Connie. This is Scriptures and Stitches, where God is always praised, and we have some points to match. Let me show you. So let me see if I can show you how I match these up so that they look nice. Because it's going to look like these stars are floating in a sea of stars. But I want these to match up without chopping these little points off. So when I take them off my design wall, they're like this. So I pick them up from this side, and so the very right hand side, the very right hand block is on top. So I'll take that right hand block and I will flip it over on top of the next block. Now, here's the point that I don't want to chop off. You see where that point is? I don't want to chop it off. I'm going to take my trusty little pin, and even though this has to come this way, that's the way I have it pressed, I find this little cross part right there, and I put my pin in it, and then I kind of I've got to line this up over here, and I line the top line up, and I find the spot right here where that crosses over this spot. So you got to hold it real tight together, slide it through there, and then I just pull it back this way. Now I'll have to hold that down with my finger or a sharp thing when I go to stitch it. Now here I'm going to do the other side. Pull this back, find that little crossover spot, make sure I've got it in the right place. Now you can see here it's not in the right place, but yeah, I missed it. Easy to miss. There we go. See, it's right there in that point. Now I'm gonna lay this pin flat, line up these corners, line up this edge right here, hold that nice and tight, find where that crosses over right there. See where I'm putting that pin in? That's going to make those points nice and sharp. Bend that down like that and stitch. Let's see if you'll be able to see that. Well, let's turn our sewing machine on. Sewing machine always works better when it's turned on. All right. Cross your fingers. This usually works. But Jack is standing here ready and raring to go just in case it doesn't work. Now, I got to see exactly where this is coming in here. And here we go on this side. This side's going to be just a skosh more difficult because I got to push that down. Let me make sure I'm in the right line up. And here's the line I've got to be on. Harder to see with this dark fabric. So I'm going to push that down right there. Lift up my foot and push that down again. You're going to see this the same time I see it. Oh, looky there. Looky there. Looky there. That looks good. Go Cowboys. But the block that has the Cowboys on it, remember we did this double snowball. So which one of these do I match this up with? Well, remember the gray is the 2.5 inch. This is the 3 inch. And if you want to make your strip a little bit wider, you'll make this 3.5 inch. But I like that one. So that is the seam right there that I'm going to match up to there. So let's try that one more time. Here's my little point, I think. Not quite. Real hard to see with dark fabric and dark thread. Line that up right there, the corner. Line that top line up. Hold this nice and tight with your thumbnail and find where this crosses over. Right there. And then pull it down. Let's do it one more time. I don't know if it's getting easier or if the light just came out. It's partly cloudy here in Texas today. So first the sunshine is coming through the window and then it's not. Ha! See how slick that came out? Maybe too much coffee today. Line up. Line up. Find that spot right there. Okay. I'm not as confident with this. That's right there. Crossing your fingers for me. Couldn't be better. Look at there. That looks good. Have fun sewing.